My name is Mitchell Grotte. Okay, I'm a qualified solicitor. I'm the author of Manipulate Your Marker, and I'm the chief editor of the Learn Study Cram mathematics materials. This is a conservative essay structure, and it breaks it down for you sentence by sentence. A lot of the time, students will stare at a blank screen or a blank monitor and have no idea how to start their story, no idea how to start their speech, have no idea how to start their essay. This gives you guidance from sentence 1 all the way through. I want every one of you to write fantastic essays from here on out. And you can compound what you learn here every time you write an essay. The rest of this year is an exercise in getting prepared, performing in assessments, and experimenting with your voice. Structure. Structure is very, very important. We need to refer to the question to show to the marker that we're answering the question. You can change that to meet the question, but you can never change your question to meet your pre-prepared thesis. The more creative and original you are with your expression or your interpretation of the question, the more you interest your marker. One of the most important things that you need to do is to always have your strongest paragraph at the start. First impressions really matter. Here is an example of choosing themes which are well balanced and work with one another. You're never marked on your understanding of the content. You're marked on your ability to communicate the understanding of that content. You need to perfect your communication within exam conditions to be the very best student. We should always be thinking, how can I use a technique in this instance? How can I prove this better? Okay, once we have that realization and we change our essay writing or our speeches or our stories in that way, we can more profoundly answer the question, and teachers and markers love that. The base understanding isn't enough if we're looking for band 6s, especially in the external exams at the end of the year. Okay, so we need to think at a deeper level. Every time we use an example through technique analysis, we're absorbing the authority of the composer. When we're in our HSC year, especially when we're competing with every other school in the state, we need to be very, very, very specific, okay? It's like in surgery, you would prefer to use a scalpel than a butter knife. Same thing with our techniques. We don't want to use the base level. We want to be specific if we can. We need to show that we've delved into the concept deeply enough, or we've thought about it deeply enough to have something interesting to say about it at the end. If you look at one positive example and one negative example, you've provided further depth on the whole paradigm as a concept. At the end of the day, your essay is an argument. If it's not arguing something, then it's irrelevant or it's boring and you need to change it. When we're looking at our final sentence of the conclusion, that's our last chance to say to the marker, I want to be at the top of that band 6. I don't just want a band 6, I want to be at the top.